and lost their second match 0-2 to the Upper East region. And so that's their fate now. They need to claw back some pride. Greater Accra started with a loss to the Upper East region, but managed to beat Eastern region and then lost painfully by a penalty shootout 4-5 to Team Western. And so it's all to play for these teams. They are in dire need of 3 maximum points. Team Upper West are yet to pick a point. Greater Accra have 4 points. 3 points for the win against their opponents from the Eastern region and 1 point for the 4-5 penalty loss. 4-3-3 formation to be employed by Saeed Adnan, the head coach of the Upper West region. And the boys looking hale and hearty. Saw them at training yesterday, and Adnan believes that this time around some lessons have been corrected from the first 2 matches they played, and they're hoping for a victory. They're coming up against Greater Accra region, and according to Evans Ajeago, the head coach of the team Greater Accra, he's changing the formation to 2-3-5 today. So let's see how that one works. He says he's got confidence in his team, he believes in his boys, and he knows that they will deliver. So it's a top game for the 2 sides. 3 points at stake. We need to settle who finally claims qualification to the next stage of the competition. So once again, wherever you're watching us this morning, as usual, you are here live on Max TV, and we're bringing you under 17 football officials for today's game. And fortunately, we've got a female referee to handle this match. Roberta Adobao Dako will be in the center. She's representing Enyan Abasa. And 18 years of age, she went to school at Enyan Abasa. Osaibonsu Michael is a Form 2 student of Asantiman SHS. He is 15 years old. And then Bolga SHS is represented by Form 2 student Kelvin Ajay Ajenkwa, 17-year-old. I beg your pardon. Bolga is represented by Lovia Nazi. And then Kofoedria Sectec Form 3 student has Kelvin Ajay Ajenkwa. And so those are the officials, and that's the team Greater Accra, ably led by Captain Buampong, who takes comfortable positioning in the heart of defense. And let's see what kind of forceful effort they will be coming up with. In your shot there is Lovia, ensuring that all is just about set. And of course his colleague from Asantiman, Osaibonsu Michael. Referee is looking ready for this game, Roberta Dako. And so let's all sit back and enjoy the first 45 minutes of a game between Upper West region in the lemon green shirts and Greater Accra region in the red tops. Seydou Nafiu, the goalkeeper, and Clement Deborah, the other goalkeeper, all have given the thumbs up that they're ready for commencement of this game. And so any moment from now, that young pretty lady will get us underway. Here we go, 45 minutes of action in the first half, and the lemon green shirted Upper West region are playing from right to left. First long ball in, they were looking for Sahad Yusuf in the number 7 shirt, didn't get to the ball early enough. And it will be the first build-up of an attack, I should say, from Team Greater Accra. Movement on the left-hand side of attack for Team Greater Accra. As they come forward, they look for the presence of Ozero Ishahaku. Ozero was a late entrant into the first. Prince Amwako picks up the first corner kick for Team Greater Accra. It's a corner kick. Stay with Team Upper West. Swung in nicely. A bit far out, but it was an easy header of a clearance by Ahmed Banoye. Pass threat to the far side, and Upper West will come forward strongly, but Team Greater Accra have other ideas as they dart forward. Abalo, and we will see a lot of those runs from the guy or the chap or the young boy in the number 10 shirt for Team Greater Accra, Jeremiah Abalo. Prince got to the ball, but unfair challenge. An advantage will swing to Team Upper West. Jeremiah Abalo, as we said earlier on, a lot of expectation from him. He plays for Olympiacos Babies in the Greater Accra Colts division. Upper West try to come forward, and that's a strong run there from the ably led by the captain Ridwan Osman. Presence of Nafis Amin will bring a lot of challenges to the defense of Team Greater Accra. He's fast on his feet. Team Upper West with a throw-in. Abdul Mumin Isa goes through to, that is picked up by Greater Accra region. The ball is pushed forward. They've got opportunities, and it's a time for them to see whether they can bring it to bear. Emmanuel Amarada, those long legs of his will be a problem. Handball, Abalo the culprit, and Team Upper West will restart the game. It's only 3 minutes gone, but again, the presence and the awareness displayed by these two young teams, so far so good. Just booted away. Team Greater Accra looking for opportunities. Michael Tete's long ball. Delivery through the middle. And eventually a save by goalkeeper Seydou Nafiu. He's got strong support in front of him. Ahmed Banoye is one of them. To the side, Zero. Good ball control. Greater looking good, keeping the ball to themselves. They're putting the passes together to the far side. Nicely done by Prince Amwakon. Prince calls for it. He gets it, tries to go around his marker. Stopped in his tracks, and it's a turnaround effort for Team Upper West, but they give the ball away. Amarada to the near side, running to get to the ball is Edinkra, the fullback. He beats one. Edinkra lays on the pass. Good play. Prince. It goes back. And then the shot is delivered. Too feeble to beat goalkeeper Seydou Nafiu. Long ball headed out, but the clearance not the best. Team Upper West have an opportunity, but goalkeeper Clement has to come forward. He's been supported, by the way, by his teammates from Banana Inn, Mamprobi Banana Inn FC. That's Osurade Debra, the goalkeeper. Of course, being used as a beacon of hope for the team based in Mamprobi. And the ball goes over the line. Greater Accra will cherish the throw-in. So, of course, there are other youngsters who are watching closely, but information we're getting from Accra is that there's always a gathering when Greater Accra have to play, especially in the Mamprobi area. That's where Banana Inn FC are based, and their goalkeeper apparently is the #1 goalkeeper for Team Greater Accra. Amarada, the shot is blocked. It goes over the line for a corner kick, but again, the presence of mind is always there. Good defending work from Team Upper West. It's a corner kick. Corner kick to Team Greater Accra. Michael Tete will do justice. Swings it. Goalkeeper went down. Greater Accra looking for a second opportunity from the corner. Powerful kick there by Michael Tete of Little Rock FC. Late in the clearance, corner kick will stand. This time is Abalo to effect the corner kick. Ooh, way out. It's headed back towards him. Flag will definitely go up for offside. That was a strong effort from the head, Godfred Edinkra, and he caught Abalo in the offside trap. They will come forward again, this time a decent cross from Abalo. Thank you very much from our first assistant, Michael Osaibonsu, realizing the infringement there. We're close to the 8th minute, and it looks like it's one-way traffic. Team Greater Accra putting the pressure on their opponents. They will be called upon to defend. The ball is cleared out, and it was nicely done by Jonathan Okain. Marada and Co come forward. Good defending by Team Upper West. Eventually, Baidulai Malik with a clearance. Player goes down. Questions are being asked by Alexander O'Day. What exactly went wrong? But the advantage will stay with Upper West. Nafis Amin going down. And Clement is ready for the free kick. Clash of two players, one goes down in pain, but Greater have the advantage and they send a long ball forward. Nicely controlled down that left flank, and they're coming forward. Amarada is galloping towards the middle eventually. The forceful run by Abalo comes to an end. He did well to control it nicely here. Picked it up and was darting towards the 18-yard box. But that final tackle brought him down. Ahmed Banoe has been strong so far in the game. Goalkeeper Nafiu. It's not been a smooth tournament for Team Upper West region. The coach's explanation was quite a very simple one. Most of these players are playing on such a turf for the very first time and are seeing themselves in such a tough competition also for the very first time. And so a lot of learning curves to be appreciated. It's a free kick advantage, Greater Accra. Roberta Darko, the center referee, issues the caution, and we're ready for the free kick. Strong one, but Seidu in the right place at the right time. And long ball in. Only to be returned by Greater Accra. Here's Amarada. Amarada tears off takes position in the middle, expecting the cross to come in. Team Greater Accra being very careful with the build-up, twisting and turning before Buampong sends it to the far right. Idinkra will control and send it back. Nazir Al Hassan. Good stretch there from Team Greater Accra. The long dangling legs of Alexander O'Day playing a good role. Now here's Jeremiah. Brings it back, but the connection, not the best of connections from Amarada. Amarada putting his position and leaving it open as he came through. Amarada plays for Jesden. Controlled nicely, ball is brought down and Greater Accra will move forward again. Unfortunately, that long pass from Michael Tete didn't see the light of the day. He goes down himself. And referee calls the player and it's the first yellow card. I'm imagining the height between the player receiving the yellow card and the referee. But she has to do her job and she did it with due diligence. So it's the first yellow card show to Abdul Mumin Issa for that challenge on Michael Tete. Tried to go forward but was impeded. Referee was standing close to the action, saw it all. And she was emphatic showing the card. 13 minutes gone in the first half. And Greater would love to come forward, but they'll take their time. Jonathan to the near side is pushed on by Adinkra. Adinkra is calling for it. He gets it, but it was a bit too strong, that pass. So Adinkra goes back to take his position. And guess what? Adinkra plays for Lucky Mensa Academy. Don't need to tell you who that team belongs to. The musician now turned football administrator, Lucky Mensa. And one of his proteges is playing for Team Greater Accra in the person of Godfred Adinkra. And we must admit he's been a very good fullback for Team Greater Accra. Long pass through Amarada this time. The long legs won't get him that far. Clement will handle this with ease. And once again, another opportunity for Greater Accra to come forward. We're yet to see any forceful impact from Team Upper West. That is Greater through and through. Here's Prince. Good footwork from Prince Amwako. Comes through the middle. So far, so good. Greater Accra. And yet to make any impact by really testing goalkeeper Seydou Nafiu. But they hold on to it fair and square. Prince Amwaku opens up the game. Good pass. Now the cross comes in, is long, is deep. There's a header on, but it goes straight to goalkeeper. That header was from Michael Tete. It looks more like Greater Accra using Team Upper West for a training warm-up. Read one. Sends it all the way back this time. Let's see what Upper West will come up with in terms of an interesting build-up. It's cleared away from the danger zone by Team Greater Accra. Nicely worked out. Banoye Ahmed. And it's a free kick advantage to Team Northern. So once again, Clement Deborah will put the defenders in front of him on their toes. As this is swung into the 18-yard box, it's cleared away. Greater give it back to Upper. And Upper drill it in. A little bit of a hold back. And Prince Amwaku goes down. I was struck thunderously, hit the hand of the Upper West Region player. Well, no options in the 18-yard box for Team Greater. Seydou Nafiu finds Ahmed Banoye. Long ball, but it comes back. Trying to trap the ball in the middle, in the heart of the field, but again, outlived nicely. Hamdan Mohamed goes back to help with defense. Hamdan. Free kick advantage, Greater Accra. Naziru Al Hassan behind the ball. He swings it. It's cleared away by Team Northern and then booted away nicely by Ozero. Free kick to Upper West Region. Not the best of free kicks. It gives the advantage to Team Greater Accra, but then they also messed up the opportunity. And then it's swung in back into enemy territory. Greater will come forward now. Clement Bwampong. To nobody in particular. Must have had some eye contact somewhere along the line. Michael Tete and fourth officials will confer, find out exactly what happened. Roberta Adobao Dakon is the center referee for this game. She's 18 years old. There's Ahmed. Ball has been taken away from them in the middle as they come forward. Greater Accra looking good. Prince to the far side. Players waiting in the 18-yard box for the resultant cross, but this time the shot on target is dealt with by Seydou Nafiu. Greater Accra starts this game without one of the dependable schemers in Yusuf Adeoye. He's on the bench. Long crossing. Seydou, trying to keep himself warm, could not catch the ball first time. Prince Amwaku has been pushing forward, especially down that left-hand side of the attack. He loves to combine with Jeremiah. Corner kick. It's pushed onto the near side of Dinkra into the 18-yard box. Greater still have it. Clement comes forward. He can drive from a distance. Misses closely. "21 minutes gone. Upper West nil, Greater Accra nil." More opportunities coming to the young lads from Greater Accra into the 18-yard box, but this time it goes too close to goalkeeper Seydou Nafiu. Ridwan. Ball goes over the line. A second assistant for this game, Lavia, Form 2 student from Bolgatanga Senior High School in the Upper East region, and she's just 17 years of age. Greater come forward. They open up again as they usually do. Nicely done. Now there's an opportunity for the cross to come. Abdul Muniru tries to go past one into the 18-yard box. Oh, what was he thinking of? Too hard a hit from Prince Samuako. He did well to go past one and then drilled in what was meant to be a cross, but he had a lot of power and he went clearly off target. Ivan Tajiago, the head coach of Team Greater Accra, believes that every match that they have watched offers Team Greater Accra an opportunity to perfect their game before it gets to their turn. "24 minutes gone and still goalless in the first half. Nice header for a clearance. Twisting and turning on the far side, Upper West region, still haven't found their rhythm. Amarada did well, getting a corner kick for his side. His presence has really been felt in the game, and he's been pushing forward. Emmanuel Amarada. Corner kick to Team Greater Accra. It's cleared out. Greater tried to make space for the shot. Angle was too tight. And eventually, they blew it over the bar from Michael Tete. Nice ball in from the corner kick. But Michael Tete's ball kept rising and rising. Greater will not give up. There they come, put their passes together, and that's good enough for that young team. Naziru Al-Hassan. And for 25 minutes, it looks like Team Greater Accra are just laying siege in the area of Team Upper West. Over the line he goes. Careful defending by Alexander O'Day. He's also one of the players who has proved his mettle, Alexander O'Day, a young player from Desert Warriors. Can go forward. Eventually, Hamdan Mohammed clips the foot of the Greater Accra player there. Very late challenge. But Adinkra is okay and will continue with the game. Greater in full control as they come forward. It's a long ball by Prince Samoa going to the 18-yard box. Seydou Nafiu is lucky enough to get to it. And again, without a doubt, Abdul Muniru will support the effort of going forward. A little nudge there from the strong man in defense, captain, and eventually he clears his lines. Alexander O'Day, once again in full control. Brought down nicely. Makes a run down. And then the effort is blocked. Nicely done by Hamdan Mohammed. Throw-in advantage to Team Greater. Ozero goes in to help with the defense. Greater will be sporting a long throw-in. Changes the mind. Once again is ballooned away by Ozero. Throwing effected this time. Greater Accra Prince couldn't lay hands on the ball, but it's an opportunity for Greater as they come forward. Again, trying the luck from a distance, which is not a very bad idea, but they are not just hitting the target. That effort was from Naziru Al Hassan. That was that effort going away. Naziru plays for Aveno Stars. Throwing Team Greater. We are gradually hitting the 30th minute mark. Still no goal. And so far, Clement Usrade Deborah has not been tried and tested in the game. That's the Greater Accra goalkeeper. A Greater Accra come forward. That's a strong tackle. Captain takes a warning from referee. That was the tackle from Ridwan. A goal by Team Upper West in this championship. Championship will be met with a lot of din and joy. They have no goal to show for their hard work. Lost the first match 1-0 to the Eastern region. Lost the second match 2-0 to the Upper East region. Free kick Greater Accra is long and it goes wide. The effort was good, but again, it lacked the purposefulness in terms of the direction. Prince lays on the pass. The pieces will be picked up on the far side. Is good enough as they come forward. That's a long telling pass. Emmanuel Amarada gets to the ball first. He goes down in the process. Referee will give the advantage to Team Greater. And again, Greater Accra, the threat is always live when they come forward, but they've just not been piercing enough. Don't forget, these are a collection of players from the various teams that played in the various regional Colts divisions, put together to form the regional team. Lovely cross. The header was good. But again, Seydou, quick as a flash, was bent in nicely, and the connecting header was there. Now it's a daring effort by Team Upper West. It's the first shot. Just went over the top, but the appreciation is good. Getting the applause from the members of his team. That was Ozero. Ozero was a late call-up into the first 11 for the game. And it was by virtue of the fact that the gentleman who was supposed to have started the game, and that is Ibrahim Shaku, picked up an injury during warm-up. As Jeremiah manages to get in the cross, the header from Amarada will certainly not beat Seydou Nafiu. Failing to control, Amarada pushes it on, but it's a bit too strong, that pass. Jeremiah would not waste his strength running after that. So Team Upper West, more options as they come forward. And as usual, Greater Accra will pick up the pieces anytime they slip. And they would come forward. Muniru still coasting forward. He wins a corner kick. Team Upper West have a player down. Medics will go to his aid, but the bench is quite worried. Abdul Mumin Issa. And once again, that was that chase.
Abalu.
He does well to combine effectively, Jeremiah. And anytime he takes off, Muniru is behind him for support. And then close by is Emmanuel Amarada. Clement Bwampon, the captain, looks concerned, but his colleague from the opposite side is okay. He's up on his feet. Upper West nil, Greater Accra nil. That's the scoreline so far. Corner kick to Greater Accra. Short one taken, the cross is on, but easily dealt with by Team Upper West. Greater will come forward again. Jeremiah sets it back. Pushed in by Prince. And then there's a clearance. Ridwan has an opportunity to urge his colleagues to go forward. It's a long pass, but too close to goalkeeper Clement. Stop that and immediately throws it down the right. And that's a forceful effort as they come forward from Godfred Adinkra. They win a corner kick, Greater Accra. We are 10 minutes shy of the half-time whistle. Adinkra with the throw. Greater open up the game, looking for a shot on distance. Solid defending there by Team Upper West. Getting in the way of that drive was Ubaidulai Malik, central defender for Team Upper West. Goes past one. Opportunity through the middle. Here's Prince. Prince turns, goes through two players. Nicely done. It's still with Prince. Eventually he releases the ball. And then the long cross comes. The bicycle kick did not work. Amarada. His opportunity goes wide. Cross came in nicely. Bicycle kick failed first time of asking, but Amarada did not have that much space to control the ball. Here he is once again. He lays on a pass. This time the drive should be right. It is, but it's blocked. Prince has been blocked from going forward. Hacked away. Slipped there by Ridwan, gives the advantage to Team Greater Accra. Ode to the middle. Ball was brought down nicely, but the player delayed, and Greater Accra have an opportunity. Goes round his marker fair and square lays on the pass. Oh, but it is dealt with by Dulai once again. Greater have an opportunity. They come forward, anticipating the drive. Solved by Saidu, the goalkeeper. Handball situation. It's a free kick, but controlled nicely with the chest though. I'm not too sure whether Hamdan Mohamed for a minute thought he was playing volleyball. Goes into the referee's books. 38 minutes played, and Hamdan receives the yellow card. Greater Accra come forward. Good pass laid by Ode. Well, in a haste to clear the ball, he rather guided it over the line. Advantage will go to Greater Accra. They have accepted the challenge. Ode tries to come through. Goalkeeper will save that sticky situation. Jarima just can't do everything, can he? It's now an opportunity for Team Upper West to go forward. Player brought down. Sometimes he gets a lot more stiffer during the game. And there you see the defending from Abdul Muniru Prince. Team Upper West have a free kick. And it is headed over the line for a corner kick. Corner kick advantage to Team Upper West region, and their colleagues from the subs bench are shouting first goal, first goal. Can we see the first goal from this? Corner kick handled nicely by Team Greater Accra. Is hooked away. Running after that to Samarada, but the ball goes over the line. A little bit of a shirt tagging. Referee did not see that. Game will continue. We are 5 minutes shy of the halftime whistle. Good defending once again by Team Greater Accra. Jonathan Okain has not missed his footing. Adinkra on the right. He needs support and he gets it in Prince Amwako. Good play by Naziru. Prince Spreads play to the far side this time is well read. But Greater won't give up. They will come forward, trying to come through the middle. Here's Naziru. Adinkra. Naziru once again. This time pushes it forward. Can his colleague get to it? Shrugged off the ball. Ball was sent forward and Greater Accra had already teared up for that one, Michael Tete. But it was Ahmed who dealt with it nicely, preventing any troublesome moments for Team Upper West. Naziru will pick the pass up. Abalo, delayed first time of asking in delivering that shot. And the referee blows the whistle. There is a player down. There's a strong man in defense, Ahmed Banoye, who goes down. But there he failed the first time and then at least faked the first time, shot the second time. But it was blocked and have to be treated. If not for anything, Coach Adnan Said will be happy that the team will go into the halftime break with a scoreline unchanged since the commencement of the game. But there'll have to be a lot more understanding for Team Upper West. An assistant referee conferring with the center referee. Roberta Dakon. And game will continue with a drop ball. It's a long ball sent in by Rashid Rafik. Greater once again. Pass laid on nicely. Good telepathic understanding. Jeremiah has come to the right hand side of the build up. And Ubaidullah pushed from behind. And will receive the referee's sympathy. The effort was from Amarada. And that was Jerry's cross. Seidu failed to deal with it first time, but it was pushed away. Rashid clears out. 3 minutes of add-on time. Greater Accra will take the opportunity. Here's Prince. Naziru finds Prince once again. There's no opening for them to fire at will. And so far, that's where Team Upper West have done quite a good job, but they managed to go into the 18-yard box. It's cleared out. "45 minutes of action in the first half is up. Advantage will go to Team Upper West. Rashid with a header gets the advantage, and it's a free kick to Team Upper West. Good turn, good run. Team Upper West still going forward. They have an opportunity. The shot is on again, over the top. Once they get the opportunity, they definitely will try. This time it was from Nazif Amin. Did well to create the space and then fired. Clement had it covered. Long ball into enemy territory once again, but this time around the referee's whistle had already gone. Long ball sent in by Malik by Dulai. Jeremiah goes down. That's a free kick advantage, Greater. Towards the concluding part of the first half, the forward line or the attacking machinery of the Greater Accra team almost always coming back to support the midfield in order to enjoy the flow. Here's Adinkra into the 18-yard box. Adinkra goes down. He won't get anything for it. It will be an easy clearance by Team Upper West. And eventually the player goes down. Looks like it's Rashid. His trailing foot was clipped just when he was about to tear off. The card is out. Somebody is in trouble. And it's shown to the young man in the heart of midfield who's been doing a lot of the wonderful clearances, Naziru Al-Hassan. Assistant coach in the number 24 jersey, Ajat Tete, is up on his feet. Clement to the rescue, no problems at all. We've done 3 minutes of add-on time. Rashid returns it, but that will be enough in terms of the half-time or in terms of the first half action. No goal to either side, no goal to report here. Chances have come. The opportunities have read their heads, but neither could either side take the opportunity. It's half-time at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence in this first encounter of the day, and at half-time it's goalless between Upper West and Greater Accra. Upper West region and Greater Accra region, two regions on the opposite sides of the map, ready to share what they have acquired in terms of their knowledge in football at the under-17 level with the rest of the world. So Team Upper West are sporting the lemon green colors, and that's their head coach Saeed Adnan. Greater Accra are coached by Evans Ajeago, and he believes that a lot of homework has gone into his team. So the first 45 minutes began with Team Upper West kicking us off, but Jeremiah has been very, very flexible with the moves from the left-hand side of attack. Strong tackle it is, but Jeremiah does well to pick the pieces and then sandwiched between two players. A lot of effort has gone from Team Greater Accra into laying threat in the goal area of their opponents. And here Emmanuel Amarada shot was blocked, corner kick was swung in, but nothing out of the blue for them. Still came forward, and look at the strong run. Player clipped eventually. But apart from that, everything that has been thrown to goalkeeper Seydou Nafiu, he's handled with ease. And despite getting a few of the crosses inch perfectly. The delivery sometimes not the best, and the missed opportunities here and there. Ball going over the top, it misses the near post by inches. It's been the order of the first 45 minutes. But Team Upper West, don't forget, have also had their chances. As long as they are concerned, they do not want to be mere pushovers in this competition. And so when the opportunities came, they also drove shots on target. Most of them went over the top, but at least the idea was there. Emmanuel Amarada, leading the attack for Team Greater Accra, has not been successful with all the opportunities that have come his way. Team Northern will also, the team Upper West can also say the same. But they've been very, very stalwart in defense, and they've prevented Team Greater from causing havoc. And so based on what we've seen, a lot might happen in the second 45 minutes, announcing their presence in the game until referee brought their proceedings to an end. Fair job done by our center referee together with her assistant referees, again from the Catch Them Young program of the Ghana Football Association. Goalless at halftime. See you in the second half. Upper West region and Greater Accra region, two regions on the opposite sides of the map, ready to share what they have acquired in terms of their knowledge in football at the under-17 level with the rest of the world. So Team Upper West are sporting the lemon green colors, and that's their head coach Saeed Adnan. Greater Accra are coached by Evans Ajeago, and he believes that a lot of homework has gone into his team. So the first 45 minutes began with Team Upper West kicking us off, but Jeremiah has been very, very flexible with the moves from the left-hand side of attack. Strong tackle it is, but Jeremiah does well to pick the pieces and then sandwiched between two players. A lot of effort has gone from Team Greater Accra into laying threat in the goal area of their opponents. And here Emmanuel Amarada, shot was blocked, corner kick was swung in, but nothing out of the blue for them. Still came forward, and look at the strong run. Player clipped eventually. But apart from that, everything that has been thrown to goalkeeper Seydou Nafiu, he's handled with ease. And despite getting a few of the crosses inch perfectly, the delivery sometimes not the best, and the missed opportunities here and there. Ball going over the top, it misses the near post by inches. It's been the order of the first 45 minutes. But Team Upper West, don't forget, have also had their chances. As long as they are concerned, they do not want to be mere pushovers in this competition. And so when the opportunities came, they also drove shots on target. Most of them went over the top, but at least the idea was there. Emmanuel Amarada, leading the attack for Team Greater Accra, has not been successful with all the opportunities that have come his way. Team Northern will also, the team Upper West can also say the same. But they've been very, very stalwart in defense, and they've prevented Team Greater from causing havoc. And so based on what we've seen, a lot might happen in the second 45 minutes, announcing their presence in the game until referee brought their proceedings to an end. Fair job done by our center referee together with her assistant referees, again from Upper West region and Greater Accra region, two regions on the opposite sides of the map, ready to share what they have acquired in terms of their knowledge in football at the under-17 level with the rest of the world. So Team Upper West are sporting the lemon green colors, and that's their head coach Saeed Adnan. Greater Accra are coached by Evans Ajeago, and he believes that a lot of homework has gone into his team. So the first 45 minutes began with Team Upper West kicking us off, but Jeremiah has been very, very flexible with the moves from the left-hand side of attack. Strong tackle it is, but Jeremiah does well to pick the pieces and then sandwiched between two players. A lot of effort has gone from Team Greater Accra into laying threat in the goal area of their opponents. And here Emmanuel Amara, that shot was blocked, corner kick was swung in, but nothing out of the blue for them. Still came forward, and look at the strong run. Player clipped eventually. But apart from that, everything that has been thrown to goalkeeper Seydou Nafiu, he's handled with ease. And despite getting a few of the crosses inch perfectly, the delivery sometimes not the best, and the missed opportunities here and there. Ball going over the top, it misses the near post by inches. It's been the order of the first 45 minutes. But Team Upper West, don't forget, have also had their chances. As long as they are concerned, they do not want to be mere pushovers in this competition. And so when the opportunities came, they also drove shots on target. Most of them went over the top, but at least the idea was there. Emmanuel Amarada, leading the attack for Team Greater Accra, has not been successful with all the opportunities that have come his way. Team Northern will also, the Team Upper West can also say the same. But they've been very, very stalwart in defense, and they've prevented Team Greater from causing havoc. And so based on what we've seen, a lot might happen in the second 45 minutes, announcing their presence in the game until referee brought their proceedings to an end. Fair job done by our center referee together with her assistant referees again from Upper West region and Greater Accra region, two regions on the opposite sides of the map, ready to share what they have acquired in terms of their knowledge in football at the under-17 level with the rest of the world. So Team Upper West are sporting the lemon green colors, and that's their head coach Saeed Adnan. Greater Accra are coached by Evans Ajeago, and he believes that a lot of homework has gone into his team. So the first 45 minutes began with Team Upper West kicking us off, but Jeremiah has been very, very flexible with the moves from the left-hand side of attack. Strong tackle it is, but Jeremiah does well to pick the pieces and then sandwiched between two players. A lot of effort has gone from Team Greater Accra into laying threat in the goal area of their opponents. And here Emmanuel Amara, that shot was blocked, corner kick was swung in, but nothing out of the blue for them. Still came forward, and look at the strong run. Player clipped eventually. But apart from that, everything that has been thrown to goalkeeper Seydou Nafiu, he's handled with ease. And despite getting a few of the crosses inch perfectly, The delivery sometimes not the best, and the missed opportunities here and there. Ball going over the top, it misses the near post by inches. It's been the order of the first 45 minutes. But Team Upper West, don't forget, have also had their chances. As long as they are concerned, they do not want to be mere pushovers in this competition. And so when the opportunities came, they also drove shots on target. Most of them went over the top, but at least the idea was there. Emmanuel Amarada, leading the attack for Team Greater Accra, has not been successful with all the opportunities that have come his way. Team Northern will also, the team Upper West can also say the same. But they've been very, very stalwart in defense, and they've prevented Team Greater from causing havoc. And so based on what we've seen, a lot might happen in the second 45 minutes, announcing their presence in the game until referee brought their proceedings to an end. Fair job done by our center referee together with her assistant referees again from Upper West region and Greater Accra region, two regions on the opposite sides of the map, ready to share what they have acquired in terms of their knowledge in football at the under-17 level with the rest of the world. So Team Upper West are sporting the lemon green colors. There we go for the second half of this game involving Team Upper West region and Team Greater Accra. First half ended goalless, Greater Accra in red. And a handball situation noticed nicely by Roberta Darkon, our center referee. She went to school and completed at Inyan Abasa in the central region. She's 18 years of age and she's making them proud. All goes over the line. Solid clearance from Team Greater Accra. Alexander O'Day has been strong in defense. Throw in quickly effected. Flag goes up. Opportunity will now go to Team Greater Accra. Pushed through nicely. Strong tackle, but two players are down. They obviously would need attention. Ozero is one of the players who's down. It's like a little bit of a difficulty for the player to come up on his feet, but eventually Hamdan Mohammed stays strong. That was the first player going down, and then the second. Strong tackle coming in from Alexander O'Day. Tough customer he is, Alexander O'Day. He's combined quite well with the captain Buampong in defense for Team Greater Accra. But Upper West region leave the ball behind, and it gives an advantage to Team Greater Accra. Unfortunately can't get his foot to the ball. So Alexander O'Day up on his feet and good to go. And he's making his colleagues from Desert Warriors Youth proud here at this under-17 tournament. It's a strong cross to the far side. That cross came from Abdul Muniru, but it was a bit too strong, so Michael Tete could not get to it. And now there's a run for it. Will be tidied up nicely. Here's Muniru. Ball goes over the line. Greater were thinking they had the opportunity. Muniru lost out on that. So it will be given to Upper West. The throw quickly effected, but again, not being able to take advantage of the situation. And Greater will turn defense into attack. Amarada pushed it on a bit too far. Easy for Ahmed to clear out. Muniru trying to go through the middle. Yes, Prince. Back to Muniru. Drills in the cross. Still kept in play. Brings it back and it's nicely worked out. Again, they're coming forward. Oh, lovely skill from Captain Clement Buampong. Greater still have the ball. Adinkra finds Buampong through the middle. Naziru would help as they push forward. And more opportunities. Muniru with a cross. That should be it. Yes. Flag is up. Our second assistant, Lovia, flags that offside. The cross came in thick. Lovia doing her job. And yes, I'm sure that Jeremiah is not too happy. They worked very hard for that build-up. Clearance not the best. There's pressure in the 18-yard box. Oh, Baidulai. A little bit of a shove. And Jeremiah goes down. Corner kick advantage. Jerry is up. Corner kick comes in, and this time the opportunity goes away. One of the standout players for Team Upper West, who's in charge of defensive duties, Ubaidulai Malik, has been very, very consistent in defense. And he's come in with some timely tackles that have prevented Greater Accra from going forward. Prince Amwakun lays on the pass. There's a run for it on the far side. It's kept in play, and this time is going to be positivity from Michael Tete. Beats one. He gets a corner kick. Header is on, but won't go on target. Eventually it's ballooned away by Muniru. Comes back to take his position. Muniru has been forthright in the game for Team Greater Accra. Substitution board is up. Indications of a substitute. Surprisingly, they're taking off Emmanuel Amarada. And Kelvin Owusu Ansa is on. Kelvin is a player of Desidero. And he's on and will continue with the rest of the game. Amarada laid siege on the 18-yard box, or in the 18-yard box of Team Upper West. but he will take a break for now. It's looking good for Team Upper West as they come forward. Timely clearance from Alexander O'Day. Once again, he scores full marks. Cool, calm and collected Alexander O'Day. This time he picks up an injury. And the indications are that the stretcher might be needed. Let's take a look at it again. Maybe we see exactly what the situation is, but that was some good footwork from Clement Buampong. Controlled that so nicely, so masterfully. And O'Day will go off, hopefully momentarily, as Roberta goes back to restart the game. Down he goes. And the game continues. 53 minutes gone. Back header by Ahmed to goalkeeper. Was nearly trapped by Jeremiah. Ridwan. Passes blocked. Still have an opportunity. Down to the left-hand side of attack for Team Upper West. They've been robbed, dispossessed of the ball, and Greater Accra will come forward. It's thrown ahead. There's going to be a run for that. Kelvin can't get to the ball earlier than goalkeeper. Flag is up. Throw-in effected, and a strong challenge came in there from Rafiq Rashid. Referee's giving the advantage to Team Upper West. Greater on the offensive. They open up the game once again. He comes to the near side. Here's Prince Muniru. Goes past one. Lays on a pass through the middle. Good footwork. Placed by Prince. Unfortunately, miss footing there from Greater Accra as they sought to come forward. Clement joining the attack as and when throwing. Greater will still have the advantage. It's good to see Alexander O'Day back on the field of play. Free kick to Upper West region. Clearance forward, and there's a run for it, but goalkeeper well positioned to pick that up. Again, it's looking good as Team Greater come forward. It's a long ball in. Oh, it would have been a wonderful goal from Jeremiah Abalo. Temporary hold in the game. Team Upper West looking at bringing on some fresh limbs. Ismail Abubakar is ready to come on. It looks like they're doing or making a double substitution, so Rafiu Wasimiu will also come on. And then a very third substitution in the process. Abdul Manan Nuhu is also coming on for Mumin Issa. So 3 changes at a go. We'll run through the confirmation for you as and when we have it. But there goes Abdul Mumin Isa. He takes a break. And the place has been taken by Manan Nuhu. So we had Rafiu Asimiu coming on. And now they go forward. It looks like Greater want to steal away with the ball, but referee says no, the advantage goes to the team in the lime green in, or the lemon green in. Greater coming forward. Good display. Oh, that was foot up from Abalo as he came forward. So a couple of changes made by Team Upper West Region. And we'll run you through the substitutions so you know exactly who is on and who is off. 58 minutes gone. Upper West nil, Greater Accra nil. O'Day brings it to the near side, finds Naziru. Clement pushes the pass through, but well read by Team Upper West. Oh, player goes down. He's caught in the advancement. But that's okay. It's good enough. Nazir Amir had the opportunity but missed it. Clement Debra with a long kick in. Pushed to the far side, a bit too long from Sahad Yusuf. Once again, Greater come forward, ably led by their captain. Misplaced pass. And to be taken over by Team Upper West. Referee asking for a change in footballs. So that has been done. And Roberta will restart the game. Greater on the offensive through the middle. This is an opportunity for Jeremiah, but again, careful defending from Team Upper West. Throw-in. Tries to go around his marker, but goes down in the process. Is picked up by Prince through the middle. The drive is on. Too much behind it from Captain Buampong. "30 minutes into the first game of the day. Later this afternoon, Western and Eastern will clash. So there we go with the confirmation of one of those substitutions. Ismail Abubakar is on. And Rashid Rafiq has taken a break. Meanwhile, the game will continue. Greater Accra clear out their lines from behind. There's a run for it. Prince does well, maintains his composure, then lays on the pass. It comes to Abalo. Abalo into the 18-yard box. Just as they've been doing in the first half, they'd love to lay siege on the opponent's area. It's cleared out by Team Upper West. Good defending in the area, West region. Greater will come forward again through the middle this time. It was close. Naziru making himself a lot more important in the game and getting a lot of support from Kelvin Owusu-Ansah. Brought down by captain. Failed attempt at the control. He's up on his feet. Loses possession. Oh, and he kicks the player. The ball was nowhere close. Ismail Abubakar, and rightfully goes into the referee's books. His frustration setting in. Jeremiah Abalo receives the yellow card. He's been a live wire for Team Greater Accra. A little bit of frustration is setting in, you can see and you can tell. Nothing seems to be going right with all the hard pressing, with all their influence, and with all the opportunities they're creating. Upper West does well. They get themselves out of trouble, and then player goes down. Again, another player goes down. Referee will give the advantage to Team Upper West. Sahad Yusuf. Two-man wall for Team Greater Accra. Clement Deborah positions them well. There will be a battle for this one as Team Greater now have to do the defending. Rafiu Asimiu with the free kick. Goes to the far end. Kept in play, nicely done. Can they whip it back in? 0 into the 18-yard box. Nicely handled in defense by Jonathan Okine. And then Greater Accra tear away. Can he keep it in play? Nicely done. Fortunately, Clement left the ball behind the captain. Flag is up. Michael Osaibons, who are first assistant, representing Asanteman Senior High School, 15 years and a Form 2 student. Greater with the throw. They're eager to go forward. Oh, lovely skill from Prince. Fancying their chances of coming forward, but here's Naziru. Naziru